Okay, it takes off by itself. And the forward flip, and going forward, spinning, coming back, spinning, controlling your quadcopter with the movement of your phone, and the left side flip. But that is the flight time of the... What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and the video review of the BAO NIU HC629W, the foldable RC quadcopter. So let's go ahead and open it up and check this baby out. Alright guys, I got everything out of the box, and here is the quadcopter, the foldable quadcopter here, and here's the remote control. We'll come back to those in a little bit, but first let's take a look at what else we get in the box. We got a little bag of goodies. Looks like the USB charge cable, screwdriver, and some extra props. And we also get this phone clip. This is a Wi-Fi FPV unit, so you got the remote control, and all you do is just slide this baby in, and there you go. You got some nice phone holder there, and it's pretty strong looking, and looks like it can fit my iPhone 6 Plus. So we'll come back to that in a little bit. We'll also get this instruction manual, so that is nice. Put that on the side, and also this other instruction user guide for your Wi-Fi phone app, and there are the QR codes to download your Wi-Fi phone app as well. So that is fantastic. Now let's take a look at the quadcopter. Now it's looking pretty neat. It's got the foldable arms and the foldable props as well, just like how all of these folding quadcopters are becoming shipped now with foldable props, which work out really well, saves a lot of space. And check it out, there's a screw, a Phillips head screw, to remove each of the foldable props. So that is fantastic. Now it is a pretty small form factor, but once you open it up, it becomes a pretty big quadcopter now. So let's take a look at the front here. Hey, what you looking at? Looks like two eyes and the nose here, kind of. And there is a camera cover there, and we are exposed with the camera, and it is tilt adjustable. Check that out. All the way to the bottom, almost 90 degrees. Maybe like around 80 degrees. And all the way up. Not quite 0 degrees, slightly at about 5 degrees or so. And it's a little loose, so the vibration might start slowly tilting the camera down as you're flying. So I might secure it with a piece of tape to hold it upright, and that's the way I like to take photos and videos. So that is pretty cool. Those are the LED lights. Taking a look at the bottom here, we got a couple of landing skids and a couple of foam pads underneath the rear arm, the foldable area of the rear arm for landing pads. So looks pretty good. Looks like it's gonna stay there pretty good. Not sure what this is, but that is just stuck on there. I'm not able to see what that is, so that's not an opening hatch or anything. Okay, so there's the battery bay. Let's check out the battery first. Let's open this up, and it is a 680 milliamp 3.7 volt. 680, huh? Anyways, I have a bunch of 600s and 650 milliamp size battery, and it should fit in there. It's the basic SEMA X5 size battery. So if you have some of those for spare, you got spare batteries for this quadcopter as well. And there is that plug for the battery right in there. So that is looking fantastic. All right, now let's go ahead and open this baby up. Opening up the arms here. As you can see, it just became a pretty big quadcopter, opening up the arms. All right. Now there's also the on and off switch right on the top, so that is looking fantastic, and that is very helpful to have a on and off switch on a quadcopter. Now there's a couple of recessed little area, supposed to be for like a LED light indicator if the battery level or something, but it's just for looks. There's no LEDs on there. I don't see any other LEDs on the quadcopter. There's a cover on the back, but there's no cover in the front of the gears, exposed gears. This one is exposed. That would have been nice if they put a cover on there, but I guess this one is lower to the ground when it lands, and this one is higher off the ground, so they didn't put one of these covers on here. That would have been nice if they put it on here as well. Look, I see LED light right there. All right, that's an LED light on each of the arms. So we got LED lights for night flying as well, and the 2 LED lights in the front. So that should be pretty good. All right, so let's put this down and let's check out the remote control here. Now the remote control is the PS2 type remote control, and you notice right away it is like the PS2 remote control. You got the control sticks on the bottom here instead of on the top, so that's kind of weird. You got to put your fingers lower to control the quadcopter, but nevertheless, let's check out this button right over here. It's got a 1, 2, and 3 bar on here, so that must be the speed changing button there. And this one has a arrow going all kinds of different ways, and it is the flip button there. All right, power button here. Let's check these out. These guys over here are the trim buttons, and we got some functional buttons on the right here. They are all marked with some kind of graphic, so you can easily differentiate which one is which. This one has an arrow going up and an arrow going down, so it is the 1 key to take off and 1 key to land. This one has the arrows going in all kinds of directions, so this one is the spin button. Okay, so that is something new there that I thought it was going to be a different function, but it says spin on it. So we're going to check that out once we get up in the air, what it does. Flip button here. So quadcopter does flips, but we've never seen a spin button on any of the quadcopters. So that's something new. So let's check that out a little bit later. Now this one here is a headless mode and the 1 key return. You short press it for headless mode, long press it for 1 key return. All right. This button down here is a dual function button as well. A short press is an emergency stop, and a long press is to calibrate the gyros of the quadcopter. So that is fantastic. You don't have to do the sticks to the bottom and out. All right. I think maybe that's going to do is turn on the quadcopter or arm the quadcopter as well. So we'll check that out once we get the battery plugged in and we are ready to go. Now the battery is supposed to give us a runtime of around 10 minutes here, and the quadcopter itself supposed to have a control distance of around 70 to 80 meters. Okay, now once you get the FPV going and you got FPV live feed on your phone, the distance of that is only 30 meters. Okay, so we got the headless mode, altitude hold, 1 key return, 1 key to take off and land. So let's go and check out those functions, shall we? All right, we are ready to go with the BAO NIU HC629W. I don't know if the W stands for wisdom or it stands for Wi-Fi. Anyways, let's go ahead and turn on the quadcopter. Let's fold it out. Now you got to fold out the back arms first, and let's go ahead and hit that power button here and hold it, and the lights are starting to flash over there. And let's go ahead and turn on the remote control, and we are bound. The lights are solid on the bottom. We got red LED lights in the front, and we got some green LED lights in the back. Hopefully you can see those LED lights, and they are blinking. I got a piece of electric tape on the bottom securing down the camera so it doesn't accidentally vibrate and start going down. All right, let's place it right here and let's see. All right, up and down on the throttle stick bounded the quadcopter to the remote. Now let's see what happens with both sticks to the bottom and out. Oh, check that out. It starts to vibrate like crazy. Okay, hold on a second. What I did there was both sticks to the bottom and out. Armed the motors, and both sticks to the bottom and in, disarmed the motors as well. All right, hopefully this thing doesn't fly all wobbly like that. So now let's go ahead and calibrate the quadcopter's gyros by down pressing this button here and long pressing it. Let's see. Yep, the lights are flashing and it is done calibrating. So that is the northbound heading for the headless mode. So let's go ahead and take off. I'm going to use the 1 key to take off and 1 key to land here. So let's go ahead and hit that button. Okay, it takes off by itself. It armed the motors and it took off by itself. Man, it looks like some kind of a mother ship, doesn't it? Alright, let's walk with it. Yeah, it looks pretty stable. It doesn't look wobbly. So that is fantastic. Alright, now let's check out the 1 key to land. I hit that button and it is landing itself and the motors shut off. Absolutely fantastic. I love it when the 1 key to take off and 1 key to land functions work as well. Now let's go ahead and flip out the phone here and turn on the phone and get into the Wi-Fi section of the settings and connect with the Wi-Fi. It says FHJUFO. Alright, let's hit that and connect to the Wi-Fi network. It is actually the app itself in the App Store is called JADUFO. So let's check that app out. Alright guys, this is how the app looks like in the App Store. So go ahead and download this free app and check it out. Alright, so once you have that app downloaded and you got your Wi-Fi setting and you have turned on your quadcopter and you have connected to the Wi-Fi network, go ahead and hit that JADUFO app, and here it is. This is how it looks like. I have previously already opened it up, so this is where I left off. The first button here takes you back to the main screen, and once you hit that play, you go back into the app itself. Now, the first button is the photo button that is taking photos at the moment. It is now hooked up, so it is not taking a photo at the moment. So next button down the line is the video button, but once it is connected to your quadcopter and you hit this button, it'll change colors, and as well as there'll be a little counter right below it to indicate that it is taking a video. The next button down the line, it is the photo album, and it'll take you into the video photo album in which we have some videos already taken, and that is one of them. So, and going into the picture album, it is a photo album for all of your photos. I've used this app before. It is sort of a universal app that other quadcopters are using, so I have more photos than I took today. But the latest 5 is the photos that I took today, and there is one of them, and that is another one. All right, so let's get out, and the next icon is the change rate mode button. Go from 30 to 60 to 100%, and if you're using the phone app, I suggest that you start off on the 100%, so you have a lot better control. The 30 and the 60 is able to control your quadcopter, but not effectively. All right. So next one down the line is the altitude hold button, but you will need to turn on the virtual sticks with the on and off button there for it to take effect. So when you hit that button, it'll bring up the 1 key to take off on the left, which is this button, and the emergency stop button in the middle, and 1 key to land button on the right bottom. And as you can see, there's a microphone icon, and this will be able to use your voice command. So if you hit it, it'll tell you back up, left side, right side, forward. Those are some of the commands that you can take to use this quadcopter. So as you can see, once I go forward, you see the pitch stick just went moving forward, back up, left side, right side. Check that out, and it works. I might not have enough time to do that functionality when we fly this copter, so keep in mind, but that is available, and that is the nomenclature to use. Okay, the next button up is the flight planner, and as you can see, once I hit it, the right joystick disappeared, and this is because you can draw lines, and the quadcopter will follow that line. That is absolutely fantastic. So you can draw a line towards you, towards the diagonal side away from you, forward, and the quadcopter will go in that path. So that is fantastic. Takes the place of your right virtual pitch and roll stick. All right. The next one up is the flip button, and yes, this quadcopter can do flips with the phone app. All right. So that is the altitude hold button there. Now, next one down the line is the gyro button. And once I hit this button, that you are using the phone's movement to control the quadcopter. This is one of my favorite functions in the Wi-Fi phone app. So I'm tilting the phone forward, and as you see, the right joystick is moving forward, and as I tilt it back, it's moving back. Tilt it to the left, tilting it to the right, and so you can control your quadcopter with the movement of your phone. That is a fantastic functionality, the G mode. All right, let's take the G mode off. And the next one was the on and off button for the virtual sticks to appear. And the next one is another button to reveal more icons, in which the REV will flip the screen the other way around, upside down. So just in case you put your phone upside down. And the next one is the 3D virtual reality button, and you can use this to put your phone in a VR goggles and do some Wi-Fi FPV in 3D. So that is pretty cool. And the next one down the line is the headless mode button. As you see, it turned yellow. You are in headless mode when it turns yellow, and when you hit it again, it turns white. You are out of headless mode. The next one is the gyro calibration, and once you hit it, it goes off, and it is just a one time. You don't have to press it again. You calibrate your gyros, put your quadcopter on a level surface, and hit that button. Will calibrate the gyros. All right, so I'm connected to the Wi-Fi network, and I'm starting up the app and hitting that play button, and we got Wi-Fi FPV, so that is fantastic. Let me see if I can brighten up my screen a little bit better. Hold on a second. Yep, it is fully bright. And let's go back in there. All right, we got the controls on and off. I'm going to leave it off. But first, let's go ahead and take a photo. Okay, it says here, saved successfully. So I got one photo saved. Second photo. To the right. Third photo. There was a little bit of a lag. Did you see that? Okay, going behind me and taking a photo of the car. Alright, saved successfully. So there you go. Now we're going to hit that video button, and it is taking a video. So let's go ahead and take off one more time. I'm going to arm the motors this time. Both stick to the bottom and out. Ooh, there you go. And manually take off. All right, we have altitude hold. So we don't have to worry about altitude problems or any kind of height issues. So there you go, guys. There's the altitude hold. And there's a slight little breeze, if not nothing at all today. It is already 100 degrees here in the high desert, so it will get to about 118 is what they said today. Oh, mother of God. It will get hot today. All right, it's flying fantastic, guys. Check that out. Hopefully it takes nice videos as well. So let's go ahead and just kind of cruise around and take some videos. All right, bring it back. Okay, it did some kind of funky maneuver there. And the altitude hold has a little bit of a influence on your flying ability. And it's doing some kind of yaw, and I did not input that yaw. Okay, let's bring it down in altitude just a little bit here and check it out. The sticks feel a little funny because they're on the bottom and not on the top, so that's a little funky there. But let's see, let's go to speed number 2. All right, not bad. Speed number 2. It's amazing how these foldable props work, huh? The centrifugal force spreads them out and spins them. So that is fantastic. So when you get into a crash, it kind of helps save the props as well, you know? That's kind of a nice thing. All quadcopters should come with foldable props like this. Okay, speed number 3, guys. Okay, I stopped the yaw, but did you see that little movement there? After the yaw input has been stopped. And I think that's mainly due to the altitude hold, guys. Sometimes, like I always say, altitude hold can hold you back. Yeah. That functionality has not been smoothed out on this quadcopter. Some of the quadcopters, even though there's an altitude hold, it is still smooth flying as if it doesn't have altitude hold. All right, let's check out the flips. There's a flip. There's a forward flip. It rises up in altitude before it does the flip. So check this out. I'm going to hit the flip button. See that? It rolls up by itself. Rear flip. Oops, it didn't do a rear flip. There's the rear flip. And the forward flip. And the left side flip. And the right side flip. One more time. Nice flips. Absolutely fantastic. All right. What is that spin button? Let's check out the spin button. See what it does. This is the first time I'm going to check it out as well. So, hey, there you go. It yaws by itself. Check that out. Hey, hey. Oh man, that's pretty fast yaw there. Let's hit that button again. And it's still yawing. Oh, you stop it by redirecting the yaw. Nice. Let's see if I go back down to speed number 1 and hit that button if the yaw speed changes. Nah, it did not do that. Oh, there you go. The yaw speed does not change even though you're in speed number 1 or speed number 3. All right, so redirect it and you are out of that spin mode. Huh, interesting. Wonder what that is for though. If it goes that fast, you know, it's kind of hard to get in the view of the video. Check that out, guys. The light is flashing on the bottom. Yep, can you see that? So that is the LVC warning, and we should land your aircraft at this time because you don't want to run the battery dry. So let's bring it back over here and see if we can land back on the table here. Oops, I also have the box on the table, so that might be a little tricky there. Let's see. We already demonstrated the 1 key to land, so let me see how accurate it is. Nope. Oh, almost fell off the table. But that is the flight time of the BAO NIU HC629W. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the video and save that video to our album. Let's check it out. Yes, we do have it saved. And the photos. This app has been used before. It's kind of a universal app. And I do have the photos that we took today. Nice! Alright guys, I got the quadcopter ready to go again with the hard remote. I've taken my phone off. What I want to demonstrate now is the headless mode and the one key to return, which we didn't get a chance to demonstrate because of the limited battery life. So let's go. Let's go and take off with the one key to take off. Takes off by itself and keeps its altitude right here. Alright. So we have bounded it facing that way as a northbound heading. So if I go out there and hit this one key to return button, it will return to me southbound. Alright, so let's go ahead and push it out. Alright, and long pressing it. Yep, it is coming back southbound. Nice, the one key to return works good. Now let's go into headless mode by just short pressing this button here. We are in headless mode, and I see that the light is blinking on the bottom to let us know that we are in headless mode. So I'm going to the right, and the quadcopter is spinning. I have my yaw fully to the left here, and going forward, spinning, coming back, spinning. So headless mode is when you are lost way out there, and you don't know which way your quadcopter is facing. You can always just pull your stick back to the southbound heading of your headless mode, and it'll bring it back to you, as well as the one key return, by the way. So you are in headless mode and you don't want to, let's say you're facing this way and you're flying this way and you want the quadcopter to come back to you, so you just press and hold the one key to return and it comes back to you. I got confused with the headless mode and the one key return there. And redirect it with the pitch stick and you are out of the one key return. Okay, a little bit slow getting back to me in speed number 1. So we are back here one more time in front, and that is the northbound one more time. And now I'm going to face towards the west and hit that one key to return, and see, it's coming back to me sideways. So one key to return does not matter which direction your quadcopter is facing, it'll still come back towards the southbound heading. So don't think that if you're going to be facing the quadcopter this way, now this is my east, that was my north. So if I press the one key to return, it's not going to come back this way, guys. It's going to go that way, towards the southbound heading, all right? So, which way am I? All right, I'm coming back. Okay, so let me just demonstrate that, okay? The quadcopter is facing that way. So I'm going to hit that one key to return. It's going that way, okay? Redirect it. So what you need to do when you fly these quadcopters and you're going to utilize headless mode, you're going to utilize that one key to return, you're always going to have to point the quadcopter that way and bind it. And remember, that is your northbound heading and this is your southbound heading. All right, this battery must have been not charged fully because the light is blinking, and we are not in headless mode, are we? Nope, we are not in headless mode. So that is the headless mode and the one key return on the BAO NIU HC629W. All right, let's bring it in and give it a landing right here. And I'm just going to hit that one key to land button right here, and it should land by itself. And boom, and the motors shut off. All right, we just got done flying the BAO NIU Wisdom with the hard remote. What we're going to do now is we're going to fly it with the phone app. So let's check that out. We're going to go ahead and turn on the quadcopter. I got a fresh battery in there, and it is very nice that this fits all of my 600 or 650 milliamp 3.7 volt battery. I see the lights blinking now, so I'm going to hit my settings, and we are in the Wi-Fi portion of the settings, and we are connected from our previous connection to the Wi-Fi network, and I'm hitting the JAD UFO app, and here we are. I'm gonna hit that play button there, and we got Wi-Fi FPV. So we are not connected yet. The lights are still blinking, so I'm gonna turn on the displays, and at which time the lights go solid. So now we are connected, but I have no way of taking off and landing. You're gonna have to hit that altitude hold icon, and what that does is it brings up the arrow button up, arrow button down, which is the 1 key to take off and 1 key to land, as well as the stop button, which is the emergency stop. It also has a voice icon or microphone icon. It also has the flight planner icon, but I'm not going to go into that. What I'm interested in is the virtual sticks, flying it with the virtual sticks, as well as my favorite, the G mode, the gyro mode. So let's go ahead and check that out. But what you want to do first is increase the rates on this phone app. It is set on 30% by default. Usually that is very lackluster speed, and you are not going to be able to control the quadcopter. It's not going to go at all. So we're going to go ahead and go up it to 100%. All right, so let's go ahead and take off with the 1 key to take off. So let's stand back. We don't know what it's going to do. This is my first time starting it up. All right, there we go. Rises up automatically, and it sets its altitude a little lower than the hard remote did. So that is the altitude by default. I want to lift it up and check that out. We got altitude hold, baby. Yeah. Don't got to worry about any height issues. That is fantastic, which is very difficult to do with the phone app virtual sticks. So we got nice controls, guys. I can tell this thing has, yeah, check that out. Very nice, very nice. Most of these Wi-Fi phone apps are very nicely controllable. Let's see, let me do a little bit of yaw here. Oops, the wind has picked up a little bit, so it's drifting behind me there. All right, so now I'm able to control the quadcopter's flight with the virtual sticks. So you don't need to carry around your hard remote with this one either. No, it's pretty accurate. Doing a little full yaw there. Nice. Yep, I am able to fly this thing with the phone app, and it is very nice. Go up in altitude a little bit. Yep, not bad, not bad. Check that out. And the wind is starting to pick up, and it's blowing it back towards me. So let's go down in altitude a little bit here to right in front, and that is fantastic. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that G mode button. I can't really see where it is because of the sun, but that should be it. All right, that was it. All right, we got G mode, baby. Controlling your quadcopter with the movement of your phone. It is the G mode, the gyro mode. Nice, and looks like it is pretty good. Not bad. It is pretty accurate, and it doesn't have much delay at all. Nice. Or some of you might say, no, it's not delay, dude. It's another word, latency. All right. So it doesn't have any latency at all, just about. Got to use the correct terminology. Nice. I love this G mode, man. Okay, let me yaw a little bit to the left there. Oops, a little bit too much. But no, that's good. It's coming back towards me. And boom. Go forward. Come backward. Hey, pretty nice speed, huh? Go to the left. All right, let's do some circles in the sky. Yeah, you can go all kinds of ways, you know. This is fantastic. So you can just grab your phone nonchalantly. Just fly your quadcopter like this. Got altitude hold, so you don't got to worry about it. Like, hey, check me out, guys. Take a look at that, huh? Can you do that? Not bad, huh? Hey, pretty fantastic. Nice, nice. I would really like to perform a flip or something, one of the other functions with the phone, but that means I have to look down and see where the flip button is. Flip. Nope, it will not do a flip. Nope, not with the G mode it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it will do a flip when you're out of the G mode. So let me get out of the G mode here, and I got control of the quadcopter with the virtual sticks once again. And let me see if I can hit that button. And yep, it will do a flip with the phone app, but with the virtual sticks. One more time, rear flip, nice. Hit that button, forward flip, nice. One more time to the left. Oops, I didn't hit the button. To the left, nice. All directional flips with the phone app control. Very, very nice. Absolutely fantastic. Very easy to control, very easy to fly with the phone app. I think it even flies better with the phone app than the hard remote. Check that out. I can do some speed passes. And this battery must be nicely fully charged because it is still solid. The lights, that is. Yes. A full-on speed pass. Woohoo! Come on, chop my head off, dude. Not bad, huh? All right. That is the Wi-Fi phone app control of the BAO NIU Wisdom, the HC629W. All right, let's give it a landing. And the light is flashing, and you know what? It just came down by itself. So that is the battery life on my third battery. Double time. All right, just got done flying the BAO NIU HC629W with the phone app, and I gotta say the phone app works absolutely fantastic. Let me go ahead and turn off the power of the quadcopter. Now I can kill the app on my phone and turn off the phone, and of course fold the quadcopter with the front arms first and the rear arms folded in, and you are done.